Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are doing a what's on my iPhone. I recently purchased and opened up this new iPhone 16 Pro, and a lot of you guys were wondering what is like on it and also like some of the features that I've been using and just kind of an updated review, I guess, on how I've been liking the phone. So that is exactly what today's video is. I'm so excited. This has been so highly requested, and I actually changed up the layout of my phone ever so slightly, which if you've been following me for a while, you know I haven't done in like over a year, I would say. Of course, I've also been playing around with a bunch of new features on here, and I can't wait to show you guys everything. So let's just get started. If you haven't seen the unboxing and you are interested, I will put that up here in the iCard for you guys to check out. But as we already know, I have the iPhone 16 Pro. I got it in the white titanium, I think is a color. I can show it to you guys really quick. I was debating between the white titanium, which is this one, and the other one, which I don't exactly remember like the name of it, but it's like slightly cream, I guess, maybe sand. I don't really remember, but I was debating between the two. But I have had like the white colored or like silver colored phone for so long now, so I just felt I should get it again. I did upgrade my storage, so this one has 256 gigabytes instead of the 128, which is the base amount, I think, just because I feel like it would help a lot with like storage, photos, content creation, all that fun stuff. So yeah, that is everything for the phone. I do have a screen protector on it. Let me show you guys the brand that I got. I haven't linked a lot on my Amazon storefront recently, but I will definitely try to do that by the time this video goes live so you guys can check out like all the products and stuff. But this is the screen protector brand that I got. I don't know the brand of it. Like I said, I got it on Amazon. It might be this AM Film. This is what it looks like. It comes with 2 or 3, I think, and so far it's done me very well. No scratches, no cracks. And then for my case, originally I have this one from Amazon. It's actually the Berga brand, but this is the one that I originally got for my phone, and I love it. It's very protective, very cute, but Black Friday kind of got the best of me, and I've wanted like a solid colored like silicone case for so long, so I ended up getting this one. Like I said, I'll try to link it on my Amazon storefront. This one is the Gonez brand, I think. They have so many colors, and this actually also comes with a screen protector and a camera protector. I literally got this yesterday. I'm not exactly sure how protective it is like when I drop it, but I'll try my best to keep you guys updated on that. So that is everything that's on my phone. Here is the case up close. I got it in this really pretty like mauve kind of color. I don't know, it's like a pink, muted pink. I really like it. Also, the iPhone 16 has this extra like haptics like camera button, which I can show you guys later. But yeah, that's everything for what's like on the exterior. So now let's get into what's on my actual phone. Okay, so I kind of have to scroll up on my lock screen so that the phone doesn't turn off during the screen recording, but this is my lock screen. It's just a black and white photo of me and Kyle, super cute, and then I customized the text at the top for the date and the time to be this really cute pink color, almost to kind of match my case. I couldn't get it exact, but I just wanted like a pop of color. For the 2 widgets, I have the calendar and reminders, which I'll kind of explain my reasoning why when I go into the phone, but I use my Apple Calendar like every single day for all my events, everything. So today is one of those days where I don't have anything, surprisingly, but usually I'll just have little events like reminding me there, and then also just like reminders in general. This one, I have like a little donation for something for school that I need to bring in tomorrow, so it's there. I can see it. Very helpful. That is everything on my lock screen. Now let's go on to my home screen. If you've been following me for a little bit, you can tell this is a little bit different than what I usually have. I have not changed like my home screen layout in I don't know how long. It's been forever. So here it is. So I'll just go everything first, and then I'll show you guys like apps and features. Starting off, this is my home page. This page I like to have as just like a base for like basic apps, if that makes sense. So I'll start with the apps. First, I just have like all the basic Apple apps that I use. So we have FaceTime, calendar, photos, camera, notes, weather, clock, Apple Maps, mail, App Store settings, Life 360, reminders, 2 folders, and then Find My iPhone. All of these are the main Apple apps that I actually do use like on a daily basis, which is why I keep them out. This first folder is for all of the other apps that I really don't use on a daily basis, but I do use, or like I will use at some point. Some of them I definitely could delete, but I'm kind of lazy. So like a lot of these apps are the basic like Apple apps that I just don't really have like a use for. We also have like some traveling apps and like some widget apps and just like a bunch of other apps. So like I said, they're apps that I need and like I'll use, but I don't need like out on my home screen. And then the second folder is my money folder. So this has all my money related apps. We have Apple Wallet, Venmo, Wells Fargo, PayPal, and Givingly. Once again, they're just apps related to money. Also on the little bottom bar, I just have the phone call app, Safari, and messages. Those are all my main apps. I've had them in this layout for so long now, so like it's just like automatic. I know where to go when I need all of them. And what I like to do is I actually like to position my apps in ways where it's easiest for me, because I hold my phone with my right hand and then my thumb is like this. For example, like I use my camera app a lot. Obviously I take a lot of photos, so having it on like the right side of the screen, easily accessible for like my thumb, is very helpful. Same with like Apple Maps, stuff like that. And then as you guys can see, I do have a widget here at the top. This one just shows my battery percentage, the day, the date, and the time. I saw this on Pinterest, so I'm not gonna lie, and it is actually so cool, like this widget. It doesn't totally look like it's transparent because my background is just like an ombre like photo. Oh, let me talk about that real quick. So basically what my background picture is it's this picture from the beach that I took in Minnesota over the summer, and what I do when I put it as my wallpaper is I literally just zoom it in about this much, and then when you set it as a wallpaper, there's an option to blur it, so I blur it, and that's how it becomes my wallpaper. I will post this on my Pinterest for you guys if you want to use it as a wallpaper as well, and if you guys want the link, comment down below and I will put that link there for you guys to find it a little bit easier. So many of you have asked like where I get my home screen from, and it's literally just like a zoomed in picture from my camera roll. So yeah, anyways, the widget idea is from Pinterest. The whole point of it is to kind of look like it's transparent and the only thing there are like the time, the date, the battery. With my background, it's a little harder because it's like colors. I'll show you guys how to do it either way in case you're interested. So for this widget, I use the app Color Widgets, which I have right here. So basically to make this widget, I clicked this like red one, which is in the popular section, and then I go to edit widget, and then there's this option in the background section. As you can see, you can choose like all these colors, but I clicked transparent, and what you do is you go to like your home screen, and when you go to like edit it, like if you hold down an app, click edit home screen, if you swipe all the way to the right, it has a blank like home screen for you because you can customize it. So screenshot it blank, go back to color widgets, and then you'll upload that screenshot. So you can see I did that here, and what it's gonna do is it's gonna like take that screenshot and try to match the background of your widget to it, so that when you end up putting the widget on your home screen, it looks transparent. It's obviously not perfect, but it looks really cute, and the one that I saw on Pinterest, it was like a picture of the beach, not blurred or anything, and it looked so good. So that's how I did that widget, if you're wondering. And I always love having like the date and time. It's very helpful for me. All right, that's it for the first page. Now let's go on to the second page. I only have 2 pages on my phone because I just try to keep it as like efficient as possible when I'm like using my apps. So this is the second page. It does look a little different, I think, than how I had it before, and I really like how I did this page. I think it just fits me a lot better. I really like it. So let's get into it. There's a lot. I'll show you guys the widgets first, actually, just because I feel like it's a little bit easier. I have 2 widgets on here, and they're 2 different like photos. The first one in the top left is a photo widget, and it actually circles through 4 different photos. Me and Kyle went to the Booth by Bryant photo booth. You get like photo strips, and I scanned like each individual one on my phone to have them. So I put all those 4 into an album on photo widget, and then I created this widget which actually circles through those 4 photos, and it changes like every time you open your phone or every 5 minutes, something like that. There's different ones of these, so you might see them circle through, and I just think it's so cute. They're little black and white photos. I'll show you guys quickly just how to do that if you're interested. So we're gonna go to the app photo widget, like I said before, and if you're wanting to do one that circles through a certain amount of photos, you're gonna go to like your little profile, and then you can see the little red plus sign in the bottom right corner. You're gonna click plus, create widget, and then what I do is I click photo. Obviously there's a bunch of other type of widgets you can make on here too. What you do is you can add up to 100 photos from your camera roll. So if you're going for more like Pinteresty vibes, obviously save those from Pinterest to your camera roll, but you can add up to 100 photos to an album. So you click the plus, and then you add the photos that you want into your widget into here. Once you have all that you want, you click done. When you go to your home screen and you click add a widget, add whatever size widget, and then you hold it down, click edit widget, and then from select album, you select which album you want it to circle through. You can choose like the interval of how you want it to circle through, like how often. So that is the top widget, and then the widget in the bottom right corner is also a photo widget. I use the same app, but this one is just one photo, so it doesn't change. I literally just found this picture on Pinterest. I think it is so cute, and I just love flowers, especially this. Like, it is so cute, and it adds like a nice pop of color. So I just made it one solo photo, and it's always like that. Those are the widgets. Now let's talk about the apps. So the 4 in the top right corner are my main like social media apps. So we have TikTok, Snapchat, Spotify, and Instagram. I don't really know how I organize the rest of it, but it works. The next row, it alternates from like folder to app, folder to app. The first folder is my like editing, photo, or like content creation kind of folder. So I have Pixar, iMovie, Fonto, Photo Retouch, Photoshop Express. I really don't use any of these except for Fonto. Fonto is what I use for my thumbnails for every single video. And then next to that, I have Pinterest. And then next to that, I have my work folder. So this consists of all the apps I use for work, aka YouTube, social media, stuff like that. Gmail is my work email, which I use for like school stuff, college stuff, and communications with manager, brand, stuff like that. Notion, I use to organize my entire life. Subcount is just like a random app to show you your current amount of subscribers, rounded to the nearest like 1,000 or something like that. So currently I have 201,000 subscribers. I love you guys so much. Thank you. And then WhatsApp and Line are just like 2 communication apps. And then Indeed Jobs is just a job app. Next to that, I have YouTube Studio, which is the analytic app to go along with YouTube. Like if you have a YouTube channel, this is your go-to app for your phone. Then I just have a row of 4 folders. These ones are a little bit more random, but the first folder is my shopping folder. I need to add apps to this. I have downloaded so many more recently, but I haven't like added them in here. So these are just like the main ones. Then the next folder I have is my games folder. I don't know the last time I played these games, but actually no. I love Block Blast. If you've never played it, you need to. It is so fun and like addicting. I love it. And then next to that, I have my like food/drink app folder. I rarely use any of these. I also have a few that I need to add in here, but I basically only use the Starbucks app in here. And then I have my school folder. This one's pretty important. It consists of like Canvas, I like transcript, Portal. Of course, I have like all the Google apps. And then the next 4 apps, or I guess few apps, in this bottom left corner, I have 2 folders and 2 apps. These are like my least used apps, so that's why they're here, because I don't really need them. The first folder I have is my health folder. So this consists of Health, Flow, My Chart, and Tonal. Then I have the YouTube app here. I actually don't watch YouTube, I feel like, ever, mainly because I don't have a lot of time, especially in school, but like I don't know why I don't find myself watching it that often, which is sad because I miss watching it. And then Threads, I also don't really use like ever. And then lastly, I have my little streaming folder, I guess you could say, or like TV, like just where you can watch shows. So I have Disney Plus, Netflix, and Prime Video. That is everything on my phone that consists of like apps and stuff. So if you have any questions, comment them down below. And if you want me to like link anything for you, comment it down below also. I did want to just quickly talk about some of the features on this phone that I think have been super cool, mainly because I feel like when Apple releases new phones, it's a lot of the times like the same phone, if that makes sense, just like a little bit newer. But I truly think this phone has a lot of cool new features that are worth it. So let me talk to you guys about a few. First being the new little haptics camera button that I mentioned earlier. It's this new button added to the side of the phone. It looks like this. So like all my phone cases now have this little cutout because we have the volume buttons and the ringer, which I'll talk about this button in a minute. And then the power button, and this new, it's not really a button, like it doesn't stick out. It's like haptics, I don't know. But basically, if you click it, it opens up your camera. And then if you click it again, it'll take the photo. If you hold it down, it'll start a video. And if you like scroll your finger on it, it'll zoom out 0.5 and also zoom in. Just a very helpful feature overall. Another cool feature is this little power button, or not power button. I don't know what it's called, but basically this button here used to be a switch on all the other phones that just like turns your ringer on and off. So it makes your phone on ringer, like the ringer on, or if it's on silent. Now it's an actual button and it has customizable features. So you can really make it whatever you want. You could turn it into your flashlight button. You could make it start a voice recording, switch your focus mode. Like you can customize it really to do anything. I personally keep it on the ringing and silent just because that's very helpful for me, like being in school. I forgot to talk about this, but with the new camera button here, I switched up the 2 like little widgets here at the bottom of your lock screen. So naturally we all have this flashlight one, so you can turn it on, which I just blinded myself. Usually this one is like a camera button, which you can now customize that. I don't know if that's just this phone or if you can do it on other phones. I'd assume you can on other phones just from the new update, but I changed this from like the camera button to being Snapchat. So now I can just hold it and it opens up Snapchat, which I feel like is helpful and fun. Another cool thing about this phone, which I don't think other phones get, is the new Apple Intelligence or like AI stuff. And one cool thing that comes with it is you're now able to Photoshop in the Photos app. So let me start a screen recording to show you guys. I just have this photo that I took of my room the other night. Let me just show you guys like what I'm talking about. So if you go into the editing like bar, we have all the normal features on the bottom, but what's added is clean up. And when you click that, basically you can Photoshop things, like not Photoshop as in like change like features, if that makes sense, but like erase, like you can take things out. So let me show you guys an example. Maybe I don't want this strawberry painting on my wall in this photo. So you just like color in like what you don't want, basically like any other removal app. and it disappears. Do you see that? Like, that is insane. And two things that I wanted to point out about this phone that have been really noticeable for me. One, the camera quality is amazing. Like, I feel like this is said every year, like, oh, the camera quality gets better. It is definitely so good on this phone. Like, not just photos, not just videos. The selfie camera is so, like, clear now. Even 0.5, I think. 0.5 is a lot clearer, which for, like, videos and stuff, like for TikToks, it used to be good, but now it's, like, very clear. And also, the zoom. If I zoom really far in, it still produces a very clear image. For example, I will put a little video on the screen. I went to Camp Flogna, which is Tyler the Creator's festival, and during his set, I was pretty far, I would say, from the stage, but I was able to zoom in with my phone and get really good clips of him, and it looked like I was right next to him, basically under the stage. Also, the battery life. I had the iPhone 14 Pro before, which isn't like the biggest upgrade to the 16, but let me tell you, the battery life on this is so good. But that is everything, I think, for what's on my phone. Like I said before, if you guys have any questions or if you want like a link to something, comment down below and I will do my best to respond to that. I will add all of my accessories and stuff to my Amazon storefront, which is linked in the description down below, and also I will add my home screen to my Pinterest for you guys if you want to use it. I love this phone and I'm so happy I made the upgrade. I would highly recommend it to you guys as well. That is it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified whenever I post. I don't have a posting schedule right now. I'm trying to post once a week, but I don't really have a specific day. It's just like if I have a video ready. We are nearing the end of 2024, which is like actually insane. So if you guys have any holiday, winter, almost New Year's video ideas, comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!